as anyone to pulling it off.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Brad Peacock will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Brad Peacock, the big bird, as I like to call him. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball and the straight changeup. He needs the curveball. If he has command of the curveball, he could be really tough to beat.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway as the first pitch of Game 6 is swung on and missed for strike 1.
First pitch, 105.
Ready with the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. And no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Batting third.
Digging in, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Comes set and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his rep.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that will find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Michael Brantley.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros leave 1. Still no.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First offering on its way. Left side, but well fouled. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled off. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 home. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting six.
So striding in, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 44. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Gio Urshela, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting nine.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Brett Gardner now. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well.
DJ LeMahieu.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the pitch. In the air, down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Encarnacion has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's George Springer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first.
Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. The outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. The 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Leading off with the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Bregman will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, all tied at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in two-strike situations.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Aroldis Chapman is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. In number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He popped out in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
And he fouls this one off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, B-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Torres over at second. Hicks at first with no outs. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Josh James comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Didi Gregorius will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Catcher, Gary.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now in the box, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pop straight up. Reddick coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Torres. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 1. Now at the plate, George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider down the way.
Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Judge looks up, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bregman, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, runner in scoring position with two gone. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front. For strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Presley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. (0-1). Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ready for another chance.
Leading
Number
up for the
44.
Astros,
He's hoping to avoid the
the
hat
left
trick.
fielder,
He struck out in
number
each of his
44.
first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big... Comes set, and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chapman sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Urshela shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Will Harris
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 9-3. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Leading off the inning, George Springer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
George
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Altuve is sent packing for the 3rd time today.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to straightaway left field, and Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. So nothing happening this time around. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Yankees lead it 9-3. Joe Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Pause and the 0-2 and another foul ball. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna. Now batting, catcher Gary.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The third baseman,
Gio Urshela is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. In the air now, out to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the left field.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros 3. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. And it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
In now, Yuli Gurriel.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Encarnacion is there, one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(11-3) the final score in this contest. The New York Yankees have evened up this series at 3 wins apiece. Aroldis Chapman takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 17 hits. 2 errors, they left 7 men on base.